clinical social worker and founder of Restorative Family Services. So welcome. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. I am so glad to be here this morning. Good morning, Daisy. You are our early bird winner, Daisy Matthew. I will be in contact. Oops, wrote you on the wrong card. I will be in contact. Reward of $5 Amazon gift card. So thank you, Daisy Matthew, for getting up early with me and getting on. Good morning, Kim. Kim Spencer's on. Good morning, Debbie, Lorna, Lisa. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Facebook. We are streaming to both Facebook and YouTube. So good morning, everyone. All right. So Rise and Reset. Today's topic is going to be about I want to talk to you a little bit about the mindset and how it can impact our lives. Now, when this topic, I was going through the week, so I wear two hats. I have a consulting firm where I consult with other practice owners about how to grow and scale their private practice. And then I also have Restorative Family Services. So one of the recurring themes in my private therapy work, but also in consulting, is that there is a mindset. We often either operate from a mindset of abundance or a mindset of scarcity. I'm sorry, I'm trying to follow along. So let me just set the stage. So an abundance mindset, abundance. So an abundance mindset is a mindset that there is more than enough resources, right? We operate from the premise that there is more than enough resources out there, and so that we can achieve, we can win, and our friends can win, and we don't have to feel like we're competing with anyone but ourselves. So we do things to call out to those things that we want in life. So if we want more income, we have a mindset of abundance that, hey, there is ways that we can create more income in our lives. And so we do those things and we start to attract those things. We start to attract partnerships and relationships. We start to attract individuals that will get us to that goal. Now, when you have a scarcity mindset, it is the opposite of that. It is when you have a scarcity mindset, it is the belief that resources are very limited. So you have to need to do to get your needs met, right? Even if that means, stepping on someone else, even if that means doing something that is out of character for you, because you have this scarcity mindset that if I get, then someone else can't. If I'm winning, that means I'm taking from someone else. So it's a lot of insecurity. It comes from a core mindset or belief system that is very unstable and insecure. There's a lot of fear and anxiety that goes along with that scarcity mindset. It's also called the poverty mindset, where you just, there isn't enough for both of us. So if you're in the workplace, how this mindset might play out is that I can't support my coworker because I have to keep what I need to keep to myself. I need to make sure that I win at all costs because there's not enough room for us. Where it works out in finances is I need to hoard everything. I'm not going to be generous to anyone. I am not going to help others. I'm going to hoard what it is because I know that I have to keep, it's not enough resources. So I can't, give. So when we operate from that scarcity mindset, you can see how it can play out in our interpersonal relationships. It'll play out in our romantic relationships, our relationships with our family, our relationships with our job. It just leaves us stuck. Um, I I come from a Christian background, so I remember one of the saying that if you are holding your money so tight, if you had a tight hand, right? You not only are you're going to keep what you have, yes, you're going to keep whatever coins that you do have, but you're also not open to receive any other blessings. So just think about that. Because that really it's a mindset thing. All right, so there are three ways that this poverty mindset, I'm just moving some things around on my outline. There are three ways that this poverty mindset versus scarcity, abundance versus scarcity mindset plays out. So we're going to go through that. But before I get there, I want to say hello to you guys who got up to talk to me today. So let's see what's going on in the chat. All right, always trying to move things up. Okay, so good morning to Wanda. Thanks for getting up and joining me. I see Sophia is up there. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. All right, so for those of you who have just joined, we are talking about scarcity versus abundance mindset. And just to recap, the abundance mindset is that, hey, you know what? There is way more resources out here than we can take advantage of. So we're going to set our intentions. We're going to be positive. We have a can-do attitude so that we can continue to grow. But we also know that because there's a lot of resources, we don't have to compete for them, and we can collaborate. And it's a different type of mindset, but keeps us focused only on ourselves and keeps us, hey, we have to win at all costs. We're helping no one. We just want to get our needs met. And that comes from a place of insecurity, and it is riddled with fear and anxiety. So it gets in the way of us really having healthy relationships, because we feel that other people are going to try to steal the very scarce resources that are out there, whether it's money, whether it is promotions at work, whether it is romantic relationships, and we'll get into all three of these. If you guys are with me, give me a thumbs up if you understand, if you got a keen understanding before I move on of what the difference between abundance and scarcity mindset is. Give me a thumbs up if you're with me. If you need me to go back and explain it, I will gladly do so. But let me know what you guys are thinking, and we can collab. All right, I'm following along now. So thumbs up if you guys, thumbs up if you guys are with me on what the difference is between abundance versus scarcity mindset. All right, so Kim says she's got it. All right, Kim is with me. Great. I got one person with me. How about everybody else? Is everybody else with me on the difference between abundance and scarcity? All right, so Tawanda's with me. She's got it. Okay, great. All right, so let's see how this plays out. So with the abundance versus scarcity, there is positive versus negative, right? So someone with the abundance mindset focuses on endless possibilities. Like, the world is my oyster. I can do whatever I put my mind to. There is nothing holding me back. And, you know, they're looking to experience, opportunities start to come their way, relationships start to come their way, because they just are filled with positive energy. So people are picking up on that positive vibe. If you walk into a room and you're so full of life and you're so full of all the great qualities, and you have a great outlook on life and you're optimistic, people are going to be drawn to you, because it's a vibe thing. It's a positive. They're drawn to that positive energy. They're drawn to that positive vibe. So you find yourself with other people with that same energy connection. And so it then reinforces what it is that you want to accomplish. So, for example, if you are looking to do well in your business, right? And you are just so happy and fulfilled in what it is that you do, people are going to start to want to work with you, start to want to connect with you. Let's take this in the romantic sense. If you are single, right? And you have been loving on yourself. You're like, okay, there's an abundance of guys. I just need to be selective about who I, chink my chain to. So I'm just going to, in the meantime, work on being the best version of me. And whenever the partner comes or whenever Mr. Right shows up, I'll know. Uh, when you have that I'm good either way kind of attitude, it's like, hey, I have time. There's not a lot of anxiety going on. You will attract a different type of mate. You're going to attract positive energy to you. And so you wouldn't have to go looking. Now, if you were to turn that around into the scarcity mindset, right? If you were like, oh my God, I'm getting older. I need to hurry up and find someone because there's not a lot of, suitable mates out here. So I'm just going to take anything. It's your energy is linked with anxiety. It's linked with desperation. It is, and so what you pull in would not be from the most um, there is because of that negative energy that you're putting out, that scarcity mindset. And it's a mindset thing. It's just how you're thinking about things. There's a difference. If you're bubbling over with all this love and I have all this love to share, right? I have an abundance of love to share and I'm just looking for the right person to share it with. It's a little different than oh my God, my life would be so much better if I just had the right person. If I just had that right man in my life, it would just change my life. It's a different type of mindset and you're going to attract a different type of individual. The other thing with mindset is once you have that mindset, because our brains, are creatures of habit. Once you have that mindset, oh, I'll just take anybody and you get into a bad relationship, then it's like a cycle, right? It's like, oh, now there's not enough good men around. There's not enough good women around. And so now we're still back in that scarcity cycle. All right. Give me a thumbs up if I'm making sense. Thumbs up if you're with me. Thumbs up if I'm making sense with that dating analogy. All right. So the key points for the positive versus the negative is think about, right? It all starts with your minds. Your minds impact your emotion, your thoughts impact your emotions, impact your behaviors. Okay. So what you think about, you're going to bring about. All right. So positive versus negative. Positive is someone with the abundance mindset focuses on the endless possibilities. They attract positive experiences, opportunities, and relationships into their lives. Someone with a scarcity mindset in this positive versus negative is they dwell on the negatives. They dwell on the things that are going wrong in their lives. They adopt this victim mindset and they start to blame others for the position that they're in. Okay. All right. So another way this shows your comfort level with risk, right? So if you have an abundance mindset, you're going to be more apt to take in risk because, it's an abundant attitude, right? You want to take risk because you know that risk will allow you to grow. But if you have that scarcity mindset, right, it's again riddled with a lot of anxiety and a lot of fear, you tend to play it safe. You tend to stay in your comfort zone, right? Because you don't want it to, you know what you have here and here is safe. And so you don't want to, mess that up. It's that whole strategy I gave you is, okay, I'm gonna hold on to all my coins because I know this is how much finances I have, but I'm also so it's that scarcity mindset. Like I gotta hold on to what I have because this is I know that this is I can count on this, and I'm not going to take any risk. So just to clarify this, the abundance are more willing to take risk because of the belief they will want to stretch themselves, move out of their comfort zones, so that they can become successful. Scarcity is the scarcity mindset is riddled with fear and fear of losing what they already have. So they play it safe and they don't go outside their comfort zone. All right. Give me a thumbs up if you are picking up what I'm putting down. Give me a thumbs up if you guys are with me. I know it's early, so I have to keep checking in with you. Make sure you're not sleeping on the computer screen. Okay. All right. So let's see who is watching. All right. So I see Darlene Gale Smith is watching. Good morning. I see Troy is watching. Good morning, Troy. Thanks for getting up early with us. All right. So Debbie says she's picking up what I'm putting down. All right, Debbie, I can always count on you. Thank you. Alicia is picking up what I'm putting down. Thank you, Alicia. All right. Okay. So let's move on. So then the next is picking up what I'm putting down. Thank you, Tawanda. All right. So the next way that you'll see this mindset play out is plenty versus deficit, right? Individuals with the abundance mindset believe that there's always more, right? Whether that's relationships, whether that's time, whether that's money, individuals with a scarcity mindset believes that there's never enough time, there's never enough money, there's never enough suitable partners. So it's like we're always operating. If you're in that scarcity mindset, you're always operating from a deficit. There's not enough. There's not enough. Okay. There's not enough suitable individuals out there. There's not enough time. There's not enough money. And when you have abundance, you know that time is you can always make up time. So where this comes into play, I'll give you a concrete example is, let's say you have a troubled relationship with a child, right? Someone with an abundant mindset would say, okay, I did not do well from years 0 to 11, but I have time now. I can start today and I could, start to try to build that relationship today, do what I can on a consistent basis to do that. Someone with a scarcity mindset would think, okay, so I messed up from 0 to 11, and you know what? I'm never going to right those wrongs. It's just not enough time to undo what has already been done. So that is the difference. It's a growth mindset. It's a difference where, hey, I can change. The abundance mindset says, hey, I can change starting today. The scarcity is like, no, it's never going to happen. Can never do it. So it's that victim's mindset. All right. Good morning, Crystal. Crystal Twitty Smith is watching. Good morning. All right. So Michael says, my dad always tells me, live your life. You can't take it with you when you are in the ground. Yes. And so just go out and live the best life you can. Don't be riddled with that scarcity mindset, that fear of losing money, time, or suitable partners. All right. So now that we've covered that, I want to do a quick recap, and then we'll go ahead and move on. So before I recap, for those of you who've just joined, I'm Prunella Harris, licensed clinical social worker, founder of Restorative Family Services, and you are tuning into Rise and Reset, Today, we are talking about mindset, the difference between an abundance mindset and a scarcity mindset. So we explained that the abundance mindset is that, you know what, there is always more resources out there, that we have time, we have energy, we can always do something to improve our current status. The scarcity mindset is riddled with fear and is riddled with fear and anxiety. And it's a place that is very insecure and says, you know what, there's not enough resources out here. So we have to kind of guard what we compete for very limited resources. And that type of mindset gets in the way of us having healthy relationships and us enjoying our life to the fullest. Okay. And so we talked about some ways that those mindsets can creep up on us, positive versus negative. And we talked about taking risk versus playing it safe. Someone with a abundance mindset is going to think more positively. They're going to look at the endless possibilities of a situation. Someone with a scarcity is always going to be on the negative side. What don't I have? What is going wrong in my life? Someone who has the abundance mindset wants to take risks because they know that success is on the other side of that. They get out of their comfort zones. They are willing to try new things, new opportunities. Someone who is from a scarcity mindset, it plays it safe. You know what? I'm comfortable here. Why mess up a good thing? I don't want to try anything new. I don't want to take any additional risk. I'm just going to keep what I have here. I'm just going to stay here. And then it's plenty versus deficit, where, you know, someone with an abundance mindset, hey, there's plenty of time, money, partners, suitable partners. Someone with a scarcity mindset, there's not enough. There's never enough money. There's never enough suitable partners. There's never enough time. So, you know, it's a different way of experiencing life. The same situation, but depending on a way different experience. So what I want you guys to take away from this is what you think about, you bring about. So your mindset has a lot to do with your life experience, has a lot to do with the relationship. So if you have relationships in your life that are not going as well, do some time to self-evaluate, do some work on, hey, is there something going on within me that is attracting these individuals to me? All right. So I see Marcia Smith is watching. Good morning. All right. So here's some solutions. What can we do about this? How can we improve our scarcity mindset to a more abundant mindset? Well, one thing we can do is practice more gratitude, have the attitude of gratitude, right? So what we want to do is we want to start appreciating what we have right now. There are things that are going well in your life right now. There are things that you have in your life right now. So when you start to look at that and appreciate that, you are now moving more from a scarcity to a abundant. And the reason you're doing that is sometimes we get into this, oh, when I start making more money, I'll be happier. When I find when I find the right guy, I'll be happy. But if you are to look at what you have right now and being happy with that right now, you're on your way to looking at your life as more fuller and more abundant. All right. Give me a thumbs up if you're getting what I'm putting down. Let me know. Did you understand how gratitude can move you from scarcity to abundance? The other thing I want you guys to know is if you want to move from a scarcity mindset to an abundant mindset, you're giving to others. Take the focus away from you and what you need, what you want, start giving more of yourself, because then you're starting to impact and influence others. And now your reach is way more than just sitting here with you. So having that abundant comes up. Oh, my sister's watching. Mrs. Booker Bishop, hello. Good morning. So when you give to others, you're now expanding your reach. Now you're starting acting in abundance. Now you're starting to take that scarcity, which is a selfish mindset, and now you're starting to give, where you're opening yourself up to impact the lives of others. So, two ways to move from a scarcity mindset to a more abundant mindset is one, gratitude, appreciating what you have. Two, giving to others. Take the focus off of you, and now we're giving to others, and we're starting to impact the lives of other people. Another way we can move from scarcity to abundance is stop comparing yourself to others. Okay. It is when you compare yourself, you're setting up that competition. You are your best competition. As long as you are better than you were yesterday, the day before, the month before, the year before, you are moving in the right direction. This is your journey to walk. Okay. What other people have, those are their gifts, but you can only be the best version of you. You can't be the best Susie, Shirley, Sharon. You could just be the best you can be. So when you stop comparing yourself, you stop competing with others. You start competing with yourself. You start trying to just best yourself, and you start moving and focusing on your own strengths and what you can do to impact this world and the lives of others based on what you were born to do, based on where your purpose lies. Am I making sense? Give me a thumbs up if I'm making sense to anybody. All right. Sometimes I can just go way up in the clouds. I want to make sure that you guys are following. All right. So ways to, for those Harris, licensed abundant, there are way more resources out there versus the scarcity mindset where there's not enough resources. We have to compete. We have to do all these things that is riddled with fear and anxiety. So we're talking about how we can move past those, how we can go from scarcity to a more abundant, positive things, the things that we want into our lives. And that's what it's about. It's about living your best life. This whole thing, when you have an abundant mindset, it means you call out to the things that you want. It's the law of attraction, right? If you are filled with love and endless possibilities, you will start to attract healthier individuals into your life. You'll start to attract opportunities that get you where you want to be. All right. So let's see. We're continuing on. All right. So the other thing we should start doing right away is look for the positives in every situation. Remember, when we are optimistic and we are looking at endless possibilities, seeing what's right is important, because when we train our mind to see the good in things, we're training ourselves to live in that abundant mindset. We're training ourselves to call out and attract more positive things. Versus if you're always looking on the negative end of things, oh, well, this didn't go right. You feel defeated. You feel like, okay, you start to shrink yourself versus, oh, well, this went well, and next time we'll improve upon this, rather than focusing on all the negatives. All right, I'm gonna go through this because I know we're running out of time. All right, surround yourself with others who have the abundant mindset. Right? When you see other like-minded individuals, the synergy is amazing, right? Because then you get your bucket filled and you can fill the bucket, and it's just a cyclical exchange of positive energy. So you definitely want to surround yourself with individuals who think that way. That way, even on days that you are not functioning at 100%, you can now go to a friend with that same mindset to get reminded that, hey, we need to focus our sights on doing something that can call out to whether it be relationships, whether it be a healthy marriage, whether it be a better relationship with your child, a promotion at work, more income, any of those things. Having the right people on your team is going to help you with that. All right, where we at, tribe? Give me a thumbs up if you with me. I got a couple more. Got a couple more. Thumbs up if you're with me. Okay, so focus on your unique gifts. Again, I talked about this when I said stop comparing yourself, because you are gifted with unique things that no one else has, right? And so when you focus on that, you start to build your own confidence and you stop comparing yourself to others, because you're uniquely gifted and you can understand that others will be uniquely gifted, and it doesn't take away from yours. And this is where that abundance, because if you have the scarcity mindset, you feel that, hey, I can't win and her win too, because she gonna take away my wins. He gonna take away that promotion from me. But when you have an abundant mindset, there's room for all of us. Come on, join the party. We're winning. We're the winning team. He can win, I can win, she can win. My win doesn't have to take away from your win. And so when you recognize your unique gifts, you understand them as special, and it helps you to understand others as special as well. All right, last one. I'm getting there. Okay, so last one is do more of the things that you love to do. The things that make you happy, the things that feed your soul, do more of that. As you're filling your bucket, again, it's an abundance mindset. As you're filling your bucket, you're going to be happier. You're going to show up in the world happier. So when you do more self-care, when you do things that set your soul on fire, you are operating from a positive place, and you're going to emanate that or put that out into the world. And that's how you attract others. Because again, people are attracted to that positive vibe. So if you set up your daily routine to do things that you enjoy doing, then you're going to be vibrating at a more positive energy, and you're going to attract individuals. Individuals will want to work with you. Individuals will want to come talk to you, just because they understand that you have this positive vibe that is always so encouraging and uplifting. Okay. So that is what I have for you guys. For the how we can change scarcity. I'll run through them really, really quickly. How we move from scarcity to abundance. Scarcity to abundance. We want to show gratitude. We want to give to others. We want to stop comparing ourselves to others. We want to look at the positives in every situation. We want to surround ourselves with positive individuals with the abundant mindset. We want to focus on our unique gifts. We want to do more of what we love to do. Okay, so for all of you, I hope that today you start your day thinking about the abundance mindset. And when you go to work or when you interact in your community, I want you to operate from that abundant mindset. I gave you a lot of strategies so that you can use. I want you to go ahead and put those into action. So for some announcements, I'm back here every Tuesday, 7:30 a.m. Rise and reset. Get up early in the morning. We're going to talk about wellness tips, how you can improve your life, psychoeducation. So yes, join me. I would love to have you. I've enjoyed your company. Stay though for our riddle. Okay, I definitely want you guys to participate in our riddle. Okay, so here's the riddle. What has lots of eyes but can't see? First one to get this riddle correct wins a $5 Amazon gift card. So get your fingers typing. What has lots of eyes but can't see? Wow, did I stump you guys? Oh, did I? No. I gave you a hard one, huh? All right. What has lots of eyes but can't see? Thank you guys for your thumbs up. Spider? Nope, not a spider. Words? Nope. not words. Oh, Crystal Twitty Smith is our winner. Congratulations, Crystal. It is a potato. Let me show you the answer, guys. Potato. Yes. Okay, so for those of you who have enjoyed this broadcast, please share it out to your community, share it out to your family, friends, anyone you know might need a boost of abundant mindset. They can reach out to us if you're local to Pennsylvania. Restorative Family Services. You can visit our website at www.restorativefamilyservices.com. And I've enjoyed your company. I hope to see you guys next Tuesday at 7:30. Thanks so much for joining.